Tomorrow isn't just another day at work. Tomorrow, the universe is about to hand you something you've been waiting for, possibly for years. And most people have absolutely no idea it's coming. This isn't speculation. This isn't wishful thinking. Tomorrow, January 16th, the moon crosses into Capricorn, triggering one of the most powerful career activation windows we'll see all year. But here's what nobody's telling you. This isn't just about the moon. There's an entire cosmic boardroom meeting happening in the sky, and your name is on the agenda. If you've been waking up with this strange sense of anticipation lately, like something big is about to shift in your professional life, keep watching. Because there's one specific reason why this is happening to you right now, and when you understand what it is, everything about the next few days will make perfect sense. I'll explain exactly what that is in just a moment, so stay with me. But first you need to understand something crucial. The universe doesn't promote everyone, it promotes those who are ready. And the fact that you're here, watching this right now, that's not a coincidence, that's confirmation. The cardinal Earth activation nobody sees coming. Most people think career breakthroughs happen randomly, a lucky break, right place, right time, but that's not how the universe works. What's happening tomorrow has been building for months, possibly years. The cosmic forces have been quietly aligning, setting the stage for what's about to unfold. Tomorrow marks the beginning of what astrologers are calling the cardinal Earth activation, a rare convergence where multiple planets gather in Capricorn, the zodiac's CEO. This isn't just any stellium. This is the universe's way of saying, it's time to build your empire. Think about it. We're in a 1 year numerologically, 2 + 0 + 2 + 6 + 1. New beginnings, leadership, initiative. But not just any new beginnings, authoritative beginnings. The kind that come with titles, responsibilities, and yes, significant compensation. And here's where it gets even more interesting. This is happening right before we transition into the year of the fire horse in February. That means the structure you build now, the position you claim tomorrow, becomes the launching pad for explosive growth later. The universe isn't just giving you a promotion, it's giving you a platform. But there's something else happening that most people won't notice until it's too late. Your body already knows what's coming. Have you felt it? That restless energy that won't let you sit still, the sudden clarity about what you want professionally, the impatience with your current situation that seems to have appeared out of nowhere. Your body is already responding to the Capricorn stellium. It's preparing you for what's about to happen, because when the moon enters Capricorn tomorrow at exactly 06:47 UTC, it's not just affecting your emotions, it's rewiring your entire approach to success. This is why you might have been feeling unusually ambitious lately, why certain limitations that you accepted before now feel intolerable. Why you've been mentally rehearsing conversations with bosses, planning your next moves, or suddenly seeing opportunities that were invisible to you just weeks ago. The moon in Capricorn doesn't coddle, it doesn't comfort, it demands excellence. And if you've been feeling this pull towards something bigger, something more substantial than what you currently have, that's not ambition, that's alignment. Tomorrow, when the moon crosses that threshold, you'll feel a shift, the emotional fog lifts, the doubts quiet down, and suddenly you'll know exactly what needs to happen next. The question is, will you be ready to act on it? The secret everyone's missing about tomorrow's energy. Here's what almost nobody understands about Capricorn energy. It's not about working harder, it's about working with authority. And tomorrow, the universe is handing you that authority, but only if you're willing to claim it. The moon will be joining Mercury and Mars already stationed in Capricorn. Mercury, communication, contracts, negotiations. Mars, action, drive, the courage to cut through obstacles. When the moon activates this configuration, it's like hitting the power button on a machine that's been fully assembled but sitting idle. Suddenly, the words you've been searching for will arrive, the confidence you've been lacking will surge, the opportunity you've been waiting for will present itself. But here's the catch, and this is crucial. It won't announce itself with fanfare. It will arrive quietly, disguised as a normal conversation, an unexpected email, or a seemingly routine meeting. This is how Saturn works. Saturn rules Capricorn, and Saturn doesn't do drama, it does results. So while everyone else is waiting for some grand cosmic sign, you'll recognize the subtle shift in energy, the small door opening, the quiet invitation to step into your power. Why some people will break their own rules tomorrow. The energy building right now is so intense that you're going to witness something shocking. People who never take risks will suddenly make bold moves. The colleague who's been playing it safe for years might suddenly resign. The boss who never promotes anyone might unexpectedly offer you a position. Someone you least expect might become your biggest advocate. Why? Because the Capricorn stellium doesn't just affect individuals, it affects the entire professional ecosystem. Rules that seemed fixed will suddenly become flexible. Hierarchies that appeared immovable will shift. Opportunities that didn't exist yesterday will materialize tomorrow. But there's also a warning here. This same energy that opens doors can also expose weaknesses. If you've been cutting corners, if your foundation isn't solid, if you've been pretending to be something you're not, tomorrow's energy will reveal it. The moon in Capricorn has zero tolerance for facades. This is why authenticity is your superpower tomorrow. Don't try to be perfect. Be competent. Don't pretend you know everything. Show that you're ready to learn. The universe isn't looking for the finished product. It's looking for the person ready to be molded into something greater. The Mercury-Chiron square, your biggest test becomes your greatest credential. Now remember when I said you've been feeling something specific lately? This is it. Tomorrow, at the exact moment the moon enters Capricorn, Mercury squares Chiron. This is the cosmic trigger that transforms wound into wisdom, insecurity into strength. You might feel it as imposter syndrome hitting at the worst possible moment. That voice saying, "You're not qualified, they'll find out you don't belong here, you're not ready for this level of responsibility." But here's what that voice doesn't know. This isn't a weakness. It's an initiation. Every leader, every CEO, every person who's ever held real authority has faced this moment, the moment where they had to choose between their fear and their destiny. And tomorrow, Mercury square Chiron is bringing you to that exact crossroads. The secret? Don't hide from the discomfort, integrate it. When someone asks about your experience, be honest about your learning curve. When discussing your qualifications, frame your challenges as your training ground. Your wounds aren't disqualifiers, they're your credentials. Because here's what Chiron teaches us. The thing you think disqualifies you is actually what makes you perfect for the role. Your struggle gives you insight others lack. Your journey gives you compassion others need. Your imperfection makes you real in a world full of facades. The Sun-Saturn sextile, the universe stamps approved on your promotion. On January 17th, something remarkable happens. The Sun in Capricorn forms a perfect sextile with Saturn in Pisces. In cosmic terms, this is the equivalent of getting your paperwork stamped by the highest authority in the universe. This isn't just validation, it's legitimization, the promotion, the opportunity, the breakthrough that arrives tomorrow. January 17th is when it becomes official, when the handshake becomes a contract, when the possibility becomes a reality. But Saturn always comes with terms and conditions. This new level of success will require something from you, more responsibility, more visibility, more pressure. The Sun-Saturn sextile is asking you a simple question. Can you handle the weight of the crown? If your answer is yes, and I believe it is, or you wouldn't be here, then this aspect becomes your cosmic co-signer. It's the universe saying, I vouch for this person. They're ready. This is also when you might receive unexpected support from authority figures. The mentor who's been distant suddenly takes interest. The boss who's been tough on you suddenly becomes your advocate. Someone in a position of power recognizes something in you that maybe you haven't even recognized in yourself yet. Venus enters Aquarius. Your reward system gets upgraded. Just as all this career intensity peaks, something fascinating happens. On January 17th, Venus slides into Aquarius, completely changing the game. Suddenly, it's not just about climbing the ladder, it's about revolutionizing the entire structure. This is where things get really interesting. The work you're doing, all that Capricorn energy, is traditional, hierarchical, structured. But the rewards, Venus in Aquarius, are innovative, unconventional, perhaps even revolutionary. What does this mean practically? The promotion you receive might come with unexpected perks, work from anywhere privileges, equity stakes, creative freedom, access to cutting-edge projects or technologies. The universe isn't just elevating your position, it's upgrading your entire relationship with work. And there's more. Venus in Aquarius immediately forms supportive aspects with both Saturn and Uranus. This creates what astrologers call a golden triangle, a configuration so harmonious it's like the universe is literally showering you with golden opportunities. The Venus-Saturn sextile locks in your new financial level. The raise isn't temporary, the promotion isn't probationary, it's solid. The Venus-Uranus trine brings the surprise element. Maybe it's a signing bonus you didn't expect. Maybe it's benefits that exceed industry standards. Maybe it's an opportunity so perfect it feels like it was designed specifically for you, because it was. The Mercury-Mars conjunction, your executive intelligence activates. On January 18th, we reach the crescendo. Mercury and Mars meet at exactly 26 degrees Capricorn, creating what can only be described as executive intelligence in its purest form. This is the aspect of deal makers, empire builders, and game changers. When Mercury thought merges with Mars, action, in the sign of the CEO, there's no gap between idea and execution. You think it, you do it. You see it, you claim it. You want it, you get it. This is your closing argument, your final presentation, your decisive move. Whatever opportunity has been developing over these 3 days, January 18th is when you seal the deal, sign the contract, accept the offer, make the announcement. The 26th degree of Capricorn is particularly significant. It's known as the degree of manifestation of structure. This isn't about hoping or wishing or visualizing. This is about materializing, taking what exists in potential and making it real. Under this influence, your communication becomes surgical in its precision. Your strategy becomes military in its effectiveness. Your presence becomes executive in its authority. You're not asking for permission anymore, you're taking your position. The architect's moon, building your empire, starts now. The entire sequence culminates with the new moon at 28 degrees and 43 minutes Capricorn on January 18th. This isn't just any new moon. This is the architect's moon, occurring at the very last degrees of Capricorn, carrying all the wisdom and mastery of the sign. This is your moment to set intentions not for the next month, not for the next year, but for your legacy. The universe is asking you to think bigger than ever before, not just about your next role, but about the empire you're building, not just about your career, but about your contribution. The Sabian symbol for this degree is a woman reading tea leaves, speaking to the importance of pattern recognition, intuition, and foresight. Your promotion isn't just about what you've done. It's about what you see coming. Your value isn't just in your current skills, it's in your ability to anticipate what's next. This new moon is also happening at the anaretic degree, the last degree of the sign, carrying a sense of urgency and completion. There's a now or never quality to this energy. The door is open, but it won't stay open forever. The opportunity is here, but it requires immediate action. The hidden pattern most people won't see until it's too late. Here's something crucial. This isn't just about January 16th, 18. This is the closing ceremony of an 18-year cycle. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008, completely restructuring how we think about power, authority, and success. And now, as it prepares to leave Capricorn for good, it's distributing final rewards to those who've done the work. Think about where you were in 2008. Think about everything you've learned, every challenge you've overcome, every skill you've developed since then. This promotion isn't random. It's the culmination of everything you've been building, even when you didn't realize you were building it. This is your graduation, your final exam, your cosmic MBA, and the universe is ready to hand you your diploma, along with the executive position that comes with it. Why tomorrow changes everything. The energy that's building right now is unlike anything we'll see for the rest of the year. It's concentrated, focused, and specifically designed for professional elevation. But here's what makes tomorrow so special. It's the trigger point. When the moon enters Capricorn tomorrow morning, it's like someone flipping a switch. Suddenly, all the preparation, all the potential, all the possibility becomes kinetic. Things that have been stuck start moving. Conversations that have been delayed suddenly happen. Opportunities that seem distant suddenly arrive. But you have to be ready, you have to be watching, you have to be willing to say yes when the universe calls your name, because it will call your name. Maybe through an unexpected email, maybe through a random conversation, maybe through a sudden realization that you're ready for more than you ever thought possible. The moon in Capricorn doesn't do subtle hints. When it's time, you'll know. The question isn't whether the opportunity will come, the question is whether you'll recognize it when it does. The final truth nobody wants to admit. Here's the thing about cosmic promotions. They're not free. The universe doesn't just hand out executive positions like party favors. When you accept this elevation, you're also accepting the responsibility that comes with it. The late nights, the difficult decisions, the weight of other people's livelihoods depending on your choices, the visibility that means your mistakes are no longer private, the pressure to perform not just for yourself, but for everyone counting on you. But here's why you're ready for this, because you've already been carrying this weight. You've already been operating at this level, just without the title, without the recognition, without the compensation. The universe isn't giving you new responsibilities. It's finally acknowledging the responsibilities you've already been handling. This is what makes tomorrow's promotion different. It's not a gift, it's a recognition. It's the universe saying, we see you, we see what you've been doing, and it's time everyone else sees it too. Your strategic action plan for maximum cosmic leverage. Tonight, before you sleep, set your intention. Not a wish, not a hope, but a clear, decisive declaration of what you're ready to receive. Write it down, be specific, include the title, the responsibility, the compensation. The universe responds to clarity. Tomorrow morning, dress for the position you're stepping into, not the one you're leaving. Your appearance is your first communication with the universe. Make it count. When the opportunity presents itself, and it will, don't hesitate. Don't ask for time to think about it. Don't second guess whether you deserve it. The universe doesn't offer what you're not ready for. If it's in front of you, you're ready. On January 17th, when the Sun sextiles Saturn, make things official. Get it in writing, confirm the details, lock in the agreement. This is your window for making things permanent. On January 18th, during the Mercury-Mars conjunction and new moon, take your first action in your new role. Send the email, make the announcement, start the project. Begin as you mean to continue. This is your moment of cosmic coronation. The universe doesn't do this often. It doesn't align this many powerful forces, open this many doors, or offer this level of elevation without good reason. Something big is coming. Something that requires leaders, builders, executives who can handle the pressure of what's ahead, and the universe has chosen you. Not because you're perfect, but because you're ready. Not because you have all the answers, but because you're willing to find them. Not because you're fearless, but because you're willing to act despite the fear. Tomorrow isn't just another day. It's your cosmic coronation, the moment when the universe officially recognizes what you've probably known deep down for a while now. You're meant for more than where you are. You're capable of more than you've been doing. You're ready for more than you've been accepting. The boardroom in the stars has made its decision. The cosmic executives have reviewed your file. The universal HR department has processed your promotion. All that's left is for you to show up tomorrow and claim what's already yours. The moon enters Capricorn in less than 24 hours. Your entire professional trajectory is about to shift. The question isn't whether you'll be promoted. The question is, how high are you willing to rise? Because the universe isn't just opening one door tomorrow, it's opening a pathway to an entirely different level of existence. A level where you don't just have a job, you have authority. Where you don't just earn money, you build wealth. Where you don't just work, you lead. This is what you've been preparing for. This is why you've been feeling restless. This is why something inside you has been stirring, knowing that change is coming. Tomorrow, change doesn't just come. Tomorrow, change arrives with your name on it. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.